There was just a lot of disappointing coming out of that video. Mostly evictions, people tired of work, living in their car, things like that. And it kind of reminded me, man, one time when I broke up with my girl and I went down to a quiet spot that I used to work at. And I used to chill with her a lot, man, just to get a peace of mind, think my thoughts. And I ended up crashing for the night in my car there. But before I ended up staying there that night, I seen a lot, man. I didn't realize that there were so many people struggling out there, man. I mean, I knew the economy was bad, but I just didn't hear the story, so I didn't see it because I'm always mostly in the house or working. So early that day, I was at a McDonald's and I seen a man in his car and he was just asleep. And I'm like, man, you can just see he's homeless. So I'm getting in my car and I see another guy. He's picking up cigarette butts and he wanted to smoke so bad to where the cigarette butts almost to that, I guess, to that white. And he's trying to inhale it. And I guess it just hit the back of his throat the wrong way, man. He's just like gagging right in front of me. He's like you see the spit coming out and it look like he's about to just like it's gonna come up or whatever. And I'm just like shaking my head like, dang, man, it's sad, man, what we're going through. That was 2 incidents in like a minute. So I go to another spot and I make a delivery. And as I'm going to the hotel to drop off the pizza downtown, I see a guy just laying there asleep on the ground on the vent. I'm like, dang, this is 3 times. So I go to another spot downtown and I'm pulling up to go and pick up an order. And I'm looking over and I see this woman. She's sitting down on the curb. But I'm like, why is her panties all the way to her knees? So at first I'm thinking like, wow, man, she just probably want attention or something. And then I see this stream of pee in the middle of the street. And I'm like, oh, she sat down because she had to pee real bad. I'm like, dang, man, this is just a crazy day. So anyway, it's pushing close to the nighttime. And I get to a quiet spot to come lay my head down. So as soon as I park, I swear, man, like no more than 2 minutes, a guy pulls up next to me, across from me. Now, meanwhile, when I post up, my windows is tinted. I put a sunshade in the front windshield so that I'm fully like protected. And I'll usually leave like small little cracks so I can kind of look out and just make sure I know what's going on with my surroundings. And in this situation, it was like crazy because when I looked out, I seen the guy and he was just doodling right there on the ground. And I'm like, oh man. So he put an orange shirt over the doodoo and everything. I seen everything he was doing. It was just a mess. And then about a half an hour later, after all that died down, he pulled off and left. A guy pulls in front of me. I guess somehow he knew I was in there because I seen how he was kind of like looking like, dang, couldn't really tell if I was in there, but he kind of got a little suspicious. So he started shadow boxing. He started shadow boxing in front of my car, like, letting me know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could fight or I was like, what the heck was going on? Anyway, make it a long story short, he's outside of my car. He just right out front. I can just see him smoking a blunt, smoking weed, everything like that. And then all of a sudden, he pulls off and goes around the corner like after a half an hour. Later on that night, somebody pounded on my window like it was the police. And I'm like, what? And then I see a man, I rise up and he follows and I'm like, man, you just pound on me? Like, nah, I ain't pounding on your window. You're the only one walking though. But see how they could provoke you to where you be ready to do something violent, right? And then you gotta catch yourself and be like, dang, We in jail. Soon as you do one thing, now you then went from staying in your car one night and experiencing homelessness to sitting down on a cement, laying down on a cement bed and getting fully controlled. It was a wild night. But I feel sorry for those people, man. And I feel sorry for me. I feel sorry for anybody going through that. I know y'all got wild nights too, man. Let me hear about them. Until the next one. One.